right, welcome to Options Tender. Hope everyone had a wonderful trading day. It was a tough day. We had a rotation in the markets, so hopefully you made it out of here. Such a bullish day. We could have had a better day if we knew. You can't always predict rotations. We're going to show you what's happening in here. We went from small caps pulling back to tech, big tech taking over. So what we're going to do is go over FAANG. FAANG is back. One of our plays that we called earlier today that we got into dkng, and we'll check out the SPX according to the options expected move MACD. If you like all this information, hit that like button, subscribe, notify, do all them good things. We really appreciate you. So here we go. On the SPX, we're starting off with the options expected move. We nailed it to the T. We did put on some put positions today, so a couple VXX and some SPY puts. We are at this range of probability has it that we'll pull off of the expected move back into the range. Doesn't mean it can't go higher, but probability has that we will go lower, and we'll match that with a couple other indicators. Look down here on our MACD. We have this downtrend. We are right at that downtrend. So again, we can pop over it, but likely that will come right back down. So let's move on. Let's put some lines onto this chart here. Trend is our friend. We're on this minute wave 1, 2, 3, and then a lower range wave. We have a 1, 2, and what we think maybe 3 completed right at this resistance here. So what an area. I mean, everything's just matching up to the T. So not usually this pretty when things happen, but we'll see. We don't know what's going to happen until tomorrow. So we did, like I said, we kept on a lot of our calls, but we did put on some protection, and yeah, we'll go from there. So let's check out ES. 65 minute. We use that 65-minute candle, so all of our candles are equal during the trading day. Okay, so we have our 1, 2, 3. Wave 4 was this flag here, and my God, you guys, this was impulsive. We said this morning that we were right here, right at the edge. We thought we may have pulled back a little bit. Did not look back. As a matter of fact, we accelerated. So we got out of our SPY calls a little too early, but that's okay. We capitalized on those. We held on to our other names, but a lot of our small caps didn't do anything. As a matter of fact, they were down almost 2%. Maybe 3 or 4 of them were. Which is fine. We can rotate out of them. They didn't hit our stops yet. So if you are playing these names and 2% is too big of a loss for you, then you are taking too much risk. Maybe your options are too far out of the money. That is so it's so imperative to know that what risk you're taking. If you're way out of the money, then you're simply directional. If you have any correction, your options are dead. So give yourself a little bit of time, go a little bit closer in the money if you can, if your account size can handle it. If not, then there's some things we could work on, but put in the comment area if you want me to do any particular names that you have in mind, or if you have any things you want to ask, any ideas. Now we're going to move on and hit the like button if you would. We're going to move on to FAANG. Oh, look, this is our options expected move right here. We're at 38.54 and we hit 38.52.5. Wow, so close. Facebook. Let's go on the daily. Facebook with this tremendous bounce. We did play this after this inside candle. We played this one just for the one day. We didn't go for the breakout. Earnings are coming up and they're having their earnings move. So this is not surprising that we'd rotate into these names after the banks have already cleared out. So again, the MACD is trying to, cross here. We have Amazon break into the upside. Who knows? It's getting real close to the apex. This might be it. We're coming up to earnings. So we're moving to the upside. Apple bouncing as well. Just these huge mega cap names are pulling the whole market. Almost everything could have been down. And with these behind the market, it would have pulled everything up anyway. So Netflix had its earnings. Beautiful technicals here. You had a inverse head and shoulder moving out of this range, popping out. We're breaking out right here. Once Netflix starts to move out of a range, I mean, that bad boy goes. So we probably have a few more days to the upside. We did not get in this one. We're gonna see what's happening, see what other plays that we're doing, and we might join this rally here. Usually it breaks out of a range. We'll come back to test that range and then to the sky from there. So Google, just huge move there. So, again, just crossing on the MACD. We have the earnings coming up, so it's making an earnings move. Dking was our play that we got into today. Again, we were in this play earlier in this move, but we do have a notable inside day. We're holding on the 8-day. We are also making somewhat of a ascending triangle here. So we are playing the hopeful breakout here. We know where our stop is. We're going to hold it through the 8-day. If it comes back, we'll get out. We'll stop out. But I have a good feeling that, we're either going to come back here and go to the upside to break out, or we're going to break out from here. Okay, so tech is strong. We're rotating into tech, and dking will follow those tech moves. So thank you for joining us. Hit that like button. We do this every morning and after the market. We appreciate you here at Options Center, and we will see you in the morning.